The market on Varel Station never slept. Lights glowed from polished metal walls. Steam rose from food stalls. Alien voices mixed with human speech. Credits passed from claw to hand to glove. Consul Threx, Veruin, moved through it all without looking at anyone. He was tall, scaled, wrapped in the dark blue mantle of the Car Dominion. Every being stepped aside when they saw the sigil at his chest. Threx hated markets. They were loud. They were chaotic. They reminded him too much of Earth. He had not planned to stop. He only slowed because the scent hit him. Warm grain, oil, salt, toast, human, toast. The smell pulled at something old inside his mind. Something he had buried for decades. He turned his head despite himself. The stall was small, almost fragile compared to the massive alien vendors nearby. A simple heating plate, a stack of bread slices, a young woman behind the counter. She had human features, soft skin, dark hair tied back, but her eyes were not human. They were gold, slitted car eyes. Threx frowned, mixed. Blood, uncommon, uncomfortable, still. The smell would not release him. He stepped closer. The woman looked up. Her eyes widened for half a second. Then she bowed politely. "Good cycle, sir. Toast." Her voice was calm. Human accent, carefully trained. Threx studied her. She was thin, working class, wearing plain fabric clothes. No insignia, no protection. A nobody. "Toast," he said. His voice carried authority without effort. "Yes, sir." She placed bread on the plate, turned it, waited, spread a thin layer of oil, sprinkled salt. Her hands were steady. "How much?" Threx asked. 2 credits. He paused. 2 credits was nothing. An insult almost. He placed 5 on the counter. She hesitated. "That is too much, sir. Keep it." She nodded, slid the toast across. Their fingers did not touch. Threx took the toast. The heat soaked through his glove. The smell grew stronger. He took one bite. The market vanished. He was back on Earth, 30 years younger. Standing in a small kitchen, a human woman laughed behind him. She pressed toast into his hands. "You burn it every time," she said. He swallowed. The memory stabbed deep. The woman at the stall watched him. Carefully. "You all right, sir?" she asked. "Yes," he said too quickly. He finished the toast in silence. It was perfect. He placed the empty wrapper down. "Your toast is acceptable," he said. Her lips twitched. "Thank you, sir." He turned to leave. Then he saw her hand. She reached to take the credits. A ring glinted on her finger. Threx froze. The ring was simple, silver, scratched, human, but the symbol carved into it was Car, a broken circle, crossed by a single line. His breath caught. No one else in the galaxy wore that symbol. It was a family mark. His family mark. "Where did you get that ring?" he demanded. The woman stiffened. Her eyes flicked up to his face, then away. "It was my mother's," she said. "Where is she?" Threx asked. "Dead." The word was flat. Threx felt the ground tilt. "What was her name?" The woman hesitated, then spoke. "Anna Reyes." The market noise crashed back in. Threx staggered. Anna, who had not spoken her name in decades. "You are lying," he said. Her eyes hardened. "No, sir." Threx reached out before, thinking, remove the ring. She recoiled. No, remove it, he repeated. A ripple passed through nearby vendors. Guards shifted. The woman slowly removed the ring. She placed it on the counter, picked it up. Inside the band was an engraving dot in human letters. 4. Lyra, my stars. His vision blurred. He knew that inscription. He had written it himself. His hands shook. What is your name? He whispered Lyra. The word hit like a weapon. Threx stepped back. Are lying, he said again. I am not, she replied. You are Ka, he said. You are human, yes, that is forbidden. She laughed bitterly. Yes. Silence stretched. You are my daughter. Threx said. It was not a question. Her jaw tightened. Yes. The market seemed to hold its breath. I did not know, he said. She met his gaze. I know. Threx searched her face. He saw Anna's stubborn mouth, his own eyes, the same line of the jaw. When was she killed? He asked. 6 years ago, Lyra said. Station raid. Pirate fire. Threx closed his eyes. I would have protected you, he said. You were consul, she replied. You signed the exclusion accords. The words cut deeper than any blade. He had signed laws that erased mixed bloods from Ka society. That denied them status, protection, recognition. You never came, Lyra said. She waited. I waited. I did not know, he said again. That did not help us. Guards approached. Consul 1 said, Is there a problem? Threx straightened. No. The guards hesitated, then backed away. He turned back to Lyra. Why sell toast? He asked quietly. She shrugged. It feeds people. It feeds me. You could have claimed my name, he said. I did not want power, she replied. I wanted a father. The words shattered something inside him. He looked at the ring in his hand. I abandoned you, he said. Yes, I cannot undo that, he said. No, but I can choose now. She studied him. I am not a symbol, she said. I am not a mistake. I know, Threx said. You are proof. Of what? She asked. That humanity was right, he said. That love makes strength. Lyra blinked. You believe that? I believe it now. He held out the ring. May I return this? She hesitated, then slid it back onto her finger. Do not take it again, she said. I will not. Threx removed his mantle. Gasps rippled through the market. He folded it carefully. He placed it on her. Counter with this, he said. I renounce my immunity. Her eyes widened. You would give up everything. For you, he said. For what I should have done. Sirens wailed faintly. His communicator chimed. He ignored it. I will be arrested, he said. Possibly executed. Lyra stared at him. You would die, yes. She shook her head. You humans, she muttered. I am Ka, he corrected, and human. She laughed softly. You really are my father. He smiled, a real smile. What will you do? She asked. Stand, he said, and speak. He turned as Dominion enforcers pushed through the crowd. I will tell them, he said loudly, that my daughter feeds this station. The crowd murmured. I will tell them, he continued, that mixed blood saved my soul. weapons raised, and I will tell them, Threx finished, that humanity taught us how to be more than strong. Lyra watched him go. For the first time in her life, she did not feel alone, and across the station, across the Dominion, single act of toast and a ring, began a war of ideas, one the humans would win.